hello. Congratulations on being ripe, Lemon Cloud. As a lemon should be. As a lemon should. You ripe. And hello, Ren. Thank you guys for doing the redeems. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why is Sarybot telling Christmas jokes? If you're struggling to think of what to get someone for Christmas, get them a fridge and watch their face light up when they open it. I see. I see, that's pretty good. What I don't say are my captions. But you know, maybe they'll decide to come back. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Hi, Persika! Hello! Welcome in! Man. A fridge handy! Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, aren't we starting off on the wrong foot? Where the heck did my captions go? What if I get rid of them? And bring them back? No? Hello? Want to know something funny about Sarybot? Yes, do tell. Tell me. Tell me something funny. Oh, freak out! Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah, I knew that you could praise and get mad at Sarybot. I was aware of that. How come my captions not working? Sometimes they don't. This is just gonna be one of those streams, I can feel it. I can feel it. That's okay. I'm sorry for the lack of accessibility that this stream will have this time around. Oh, oh well. Oh well. But Sari is a good bot. I'm proud of Sari. Sari does a lot for the space here. We love Sari on this channel. We stan Sari. Okay, well, welcome in. I hope you guys have projects ready or you're ready to listen to some yapping. Because we're doing some art today. Let the scuff consume you happens the best of us. You say being the queen of scuff. I don't mind the scuff. I just feel bad when the scuff impacts accessibility. Because I really like having my captions so that people can, you know, benefit. I think the plugin is just not working at all right now, though, because even the Twitch side, client side of the captions isn't working. So that's just too bad. Feel a little sad about that. You're not the scuff queen! Yeah, I guess we're... Get in line! Get in line for the title of scuff queen, apparently. That's okay. I also potentially have too many things open. Oh, hey, look! They're back! Yay! I was gonna say I potentially also have too many things open, and maybe that was the problem. But I don't know. It figured itself out. As one does. Scuff does the darndest things! Ooh, Amelie's the scuff queen. Normally, I don't allow talking about random VTubers in my chat when it's off topic, but you're right, Lemon Cloud. That's just a fact. Like, I'm not gonna argue with a fact. Amelie is the scuff queen. She's my scuff queen. Persika, your streams are scuffed as a pair of 30-year-old work boots. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, your streams are also loved as a pair of 30-year-old work boots. I can say that, and on behalf of all the people who watch your streams, they are quite cozy and loved. Yeah. Yeah, it's because it was on topic you said it. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Know you. Yeah. Oh my goodness. But it's so interesting because apparently tonight's just a good night for art. I have a lot of friends who are doing art. Oh my goodness. Like people who don't normally stream art. Everyone's doing art tonight. It's just a night for art. You don't normally tend to promo others without permission. I mean, it's not a promo. It's just, typically speaking, I would say that the expectation and etiquette for my spaces are that I would have to bring up the VTuber or ask who you thought was. Hi, Box. Oh, hi, Ben. Oh my goodness, tired. Art's a good Tuesday activity. Is it really? I don't know the art etiquette yet. I have not fully grasped the art, you know, the art streams. But I'm excited. I'm really starting to lean more into like my title of like a VRoid maker. I really want to get more into that. But yeah, sorry you're tired, Ben. It do be one of those nights. I'm kind of tired too. Actually, more than tired, I'm kind of chilly, and that's worse, and I hate being chilly. I almost want to cancel stream because I'm cold. I just wanted to curl up in my bed. Well, technically, to be fair, probably wouldn't have curled up in the bed. But you know what I mean, just like get cozy. But we can be cozy while we do art together. How's that? So yeah, I understand that the art streams is not everyone's cup of tea, and I don't do those a lot here in this space. So if you end up feeling like a lurk is more your speed tonight, I do appreciate you. Dude, it's so cold, it's ridiculous. It's redonkulous, actually. It's so cold, it's redonkulous. I'm like... I'm literally, like, I can't function when it's cold. I need it to be, like, 75 or hotter. And that's degrees Fahrenheit, for those of you on Celsius temps. I like 75 or hotter. That's when I can get stuff done. You get me! Ren, you had to remove SolidWorks citing an expired student license. Now you have no choice but to get Blender. Oh, damn. That sucks. I hate it when you have to switch programs. Actually, that's why I was late to start my stream, because I was opening up a program I use a lot, and then none of my files were there. And apparently it's just a thing with this program that it just, like, deletes your files sometimes. And I'm just like, oh, well, shit. I'm kind of upset about that, actually. But, you know, I guess there's nothing I can do about it, so whatever. That's too bad. Fox, you'll be cozy too. You have a lot of art to tackle as well. Oh my goodness, yeah! Oh my goodness! Yeah, and we're catching Box on a rare non-live night. Because I saw your schedule and you're basically live when I'm not. So this is cool. This is very cool. Yeah, it's too cold. It's too cold. So we're gonna have a cozy little time. I want to have another cup of hot chalky, but I already had one today. And... you know, I'm trying to watch my girlish figure, but my girlish figure really wants hot chalky, and I know some of you might be like, well, they have some tea, but tea is not as cozy as hot chalky, and you cannot win this argument. Hot chalky is just cozier. Persico, once you start arting, you'll slide into lurker mode to do some clipping and editing. Oh yeah, that's very fair. You know what I've kind of decided, guys? I'm just not gonna make clips anymore. I don't know. I feel like that was taking a lot of my time. And instead of, like, the sad thing was, instead of visiting you guys on your streams, I was, like, sifting through my own streams looking for clips. And I was just like, this is terrible. Like, I'm missing out on all this time with my friends because I'm literally just listening to myself talk so I can get clips that I don't do anything with. And so, just like, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not gonna do that until I get some kind of, like, an efficient workflow. That's why when you see the clip notif from Nightbot now, it's like, make your clips yourself! Because I'm not gonna invest time into that anymore. Especially since editing is not my favorite thing ever. Like, it's not my favorite. So I'm gonna invest time in visiting you guys and cooking up things that I'm proud of. But yeah. Yeah, Box, that was very calculated, exactly. So we can always visit each other. You could make the pollo milk honey drink. I don't know what that is. And that's a mood and a half. You want to make more time to visit your buddy streams this year? Oh my goodness, yeah. Editing is super fun. It depends on where you put your stats. You know what I mean? Like, you have so many stats that you can dish out as, like, a content creator, and I've basically put 0 stats in editing. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't have fun doing it. I don't want to edit videos. I like singing, and I like making stream promotional graphics, like schedules and thumbnails and flyers and posters and, you know, what have you. I like doing graphics, and I like doing art. And then everything else, like, just is not for me. I don't know. I don't like editing, and I don't want to learn how to do it. Out of all the things that I stupidly just, like, pick up for no reason, just because I feel like I can and might as well try, I just don't want to learn how to edit. And that's literally the most useful one that every streamer says this is the one you should be able to do if you want to, like, grow your channel. You need to learn how to edit. And I don't want to do it. Don't want to learn how to edit. I don't like, I need to make it big so that I can outsource that. You know what I mean? Like, I need other people to do the editing for me so I don't have to do the editing. Then then everything will be great. Ponyo, not Poyo. You're half alive. Poyo! I'm like, what's this Kirby drink that you're, that you're suggesting in my chats? I haven't watched Ponyo in a long time. I don't remember the Ponyo milk honey drink. That does sound kind of tasty, though. But it's equally as sweet, you know what I mean? So the problem persists. The problem is that I can't have any more sweet beverages today. I already had my sweet beverage today. Ugh. Goggle, you may have min-max. You maxed edits and dad jokes, but you min social networking. Oh, yeah, social networking. Oh, yeah, that one. I don't know how many stats I put into that one. I don't know. I mean, we both made it into the VTuber Creator Club, so I feel like we got some stats in there somehow. You know? we got our foot in the door. It's okay. Persika, oh, it's literally just milk heated up with a spoonful of honey. I might as well do that. I don't like milk-based beverages. Like, I make my hot chalky with water. I don't make it with milk. Oh, my captions left again. Okay, well, we're on our own, guys. I don't make it with milk. I make it with water, and I don't like warm milk. I don't want it warm. So, like, milk-based beverages are just kind of like a no. Like that bubble tea. Well, that's cold though. I don't know. I just don't like the milk-based beverages. Gasp! Wait a minute. Wait. Where is it? Like gasp. Lemon doesn't like milk-based beverages. No, I don't. Actually. Ren, you've been eating a lot of chocolate this past month and you're trying to cut back. Same. Makes me sad. I love chocolate. Hey, look, our captions are back. Oh my goodness. My captions are on their last brain cell, I guess. They're trying. But yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so continue talking. I'm gonna move over to the art. I want to show you what we're doing, and I need to do this. So, I feel like at this point, this art stream is as much an act of self-love as it is, like, making content, and I'm gonna explain that once we move over here. Let's take a gander into the area of arts. Okay, hold le telefono. Okay, this takes a hot minute to show up sometimes, which is, oh, there we go. I have been working on this outfit, which is Venti from Genshin Impact, modeled by Pixie Kensington, since October of last year. And I can't exactly explain to you everything that has gone wrong. Actually, since September of last year, I stand corrected. And I can't exactly explain everything that's gone wrong between then and now, but it's just, like, not done. And it was supposed to be done for October 1st. And Kenzie Pixington graciously told me that he does not care about when I finish this. But as a matter of pride and to not be a bad friend, I need to finish this. And one of the things that's been standing in my way, and I've heard a lot of people talk about this recently, actually, which is very fascinating, is this epidemic of, like, attention span and how it's getting in a lot of artists and creatives' way because they just don't have the attention span to persevere with projects that necessarily take a long time. So I'm trying to get back into making my VRoids stuff as an act of self-love and to try to build back my attention span because I spend a lot of time on the socials and in high dopamine reward games like Overwatch, where like the matches just have gotten shorter and shorter. Which I do have some funny stories about that from recently, actually. But yeah, so I don't. Specifically, a lot of people were talking about. Oh, hi Ridley. Yeah, so true. Specifically, the conversation was about. Yes, art projects, how like just people don't seem to be sitting down to create things for themselves anymore, A. And it's harder to make projects that they have to, B. But also just things like reading a book. Like, I love reading. I mean, I haven't read a book for like 10 years. So it's kind of hard to say you love doing something when you never do it. And part of the problem is that we've kind of been socially trained to have short attention spans, and that's kind of just the way it is now. And I think personally I would like to work my way out of that a little bit. Reading is pretty chill. Yes, but see, here's the I do still love reading. It's not like I pick up a book and I'm like, I don't want to do this. I pick up a book and I start reading and then I immediately just want to fall asleep. Like my brain gets bored so fast from reading and I feel bad about it. I'm like, man, like I love reading and it's not like the book is hard or anything. It's just like I don't have the attention span to do it anymore. Focus is a muscle in the brain. Yes. Focus, it's like you got to train it. So I'm trying to get back into doing some of these slower paced activities like doing my art. So this is where we left off with Venti, which is not bad. Like, this was progress. Basically, I have most of his outfit templated out. I just need to, like, get out of the rough draft phase. And to be fair, this is not entirely where we left off. This is where you guys left off. Because I did one other stream of Venti art before, maybe 2 last year. But I will show you where I actually got to, because I did work on this off stream. And I am actually, like, I opened it up in VRoids and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I actually did get kind of far in this. Ren, you haven't read books in a long time either. Yeah. And the workout is just being bored and or being in the moment. Well, no, there's other workouts. It's just like actually going to the gym. Like if you can't do a pull-up, it's not the most effective strategy to just continue trying to do pull-ups until one day you can do a pull-up. Like you have to slowly train back your brain with tasks that are working the same muscles but at a lower difficulty level. So just brute forcing it does not work for everybody, and it doesn't really work for me. Persika, random tip, but this has helped you focus in the past. Keeping your feet busy while your eyes are busy helps you out sometimes, like tapping your feet or even walking on a treadmill. Ooh, I like the walking on a treadmill. Tapping like I technically speaking, I don't know if you guys knew this, but it's impossible to multitask. People who say they're great multitaskers, they are unintentionally lying, because multitasking is not real. It's actually impossible to multitask, technically speaking. What you do is, the people who say they're really good at multitasking are just really good at task switching. And they're just switching in and out of multiple tasks rapidly and effectively, but you're not actually multitasking. And I, for one, on top of not being able to multitask, because no one can multitask, cannot task switch effectively. So I can't do extra things with my limbs. Because it distracts me from what I'm trying to do. Which is also why I have a hard time talking and arting, which is why I have not begun drawing yet. But yeah, I don't task switch effectively. So when I'm trying to find things to keep my brain, like to amp up the interestingness of an activity, it can't be something that also takes thought. Because then it like doesn't. Like if I'm washing dishes, I could do anything else. Because washing dishes takes like 0 thought. But like tapping my legs is not natural, so I probably wouldn't be able to do that. But it is very possible I could like take a book to the gym with me and like walk on the treadmill and read. That is very possible. I could try that. What's up, Joshua? With your cute little emote in the chat. Welcome in. Really also wanted to thank you for the YouTube uploads. Yeah, I saw that. I uploaded those and they immediately got 4 views. So whoever the 4 of you are, thank you very much. I appreciate your patronage to my VOD channel. Yeah, I'm working on that too. I'm so excited actually. I'm getting so organized. I'm so proud of myself. Like, new year, new lemon. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna look the same, but I'm gonna be so dang organized. It's insane. Also, now that I've like started actually processing my VODs and putting them on YouTube, it's like that task is getting much easier. And I'm just like, I don't know why I haven't already been doing this. I also came to the realization, which is part of my sadness, which is anytime this thing comes around on the socials where it's like, if you could, you know, give some starting streamers some advice, what would you say? I always say, you know, save your VODs, upload your VODs, save your VODs, export your VODs. I always say that because apparently, and I keep getting reminded of this in the just most cruel ways, I did not save any VODs, save a couple special streams from my first year of streaming, and I'm really sad about that. I've lost a lot of, you know, fun memories because I just never saved those VODs. So all of my VODs are like 2024 and onward. I don't have any VODs from 2023, and I'm sad about it. Box, you try to keep your stories short because you know how much of a sacrifice it is to read a whole book. You mean your lore? I don't know. I feel like the way you're releasing your lore, it feels very manageable as long as you keep up with it. Like, there is something to be said about episodic information. Like, a whole book sometimes feels like a commitment, but when the information is released episodically, it's like, oh, okay, I just do a little bit at a time, and then it's manageable. You know, it chunks the information up so that, you know, you can deal with a little bit at a time. Ridley, you got off the internet entirely for 2 weeks. No movies, books, video games, social media. It was rough and you do not recommend it. Oh, really? You don't recommend it? Yeah, at this point, I wonder if I could truly do that. I mean, I will say my favorite phone app game. Okay, so like, what's your favorite phone app game? Like when you have nothing to do and you're like just sitting around and you're just killing time and you play a game on your phone. What's your phone app game of choice? Because mine is Spider Solitaire. So in terms of like fast dopamine grab energy, that one is not one of them. And I'm really proud of that game choice. And Sudoku, that's also a great choice. Yeah. I'm picking strategy, memory, card games. So, you know, at least my attention span is not failing in that regard. Ren, you've only got one VOD from before getting to affiliate, one VOD, which is your affiliate stream, and one VOD from these past few months. Oh my goodness, Ren, save your VODs. All you have to do is make a YouTube channel, and then after every stream, just immediately export it as a private video. It'll just save there in the YouTube archives, and then you can publish them whenever you feel ready. That's what I've been doing now, because I literally, back when I was like, oh my goodness, I have to export this, I thought I had to be all ready to do it, and blah, blah, blah. Like, it just felt like such a daunting task. But now it's just, oh, click, export, saved over there privately, and then when I'm ready, when I get to it, you know, then it's right there for me. And I don't lose all those memories. Persica, totally like a serialized comic book versus a chonky graphic novel. Yeah! Like, I know people in the manga community really like their omnibus, you know, full, like, compilation volumes, but those stress me out. I'm like, give me the little manga volumes, like the one to three chapter volumes. I don't want those omnibus because then it's like, oh, I'm never gonna read this. It's too big. It's too big. Really, you don't have any games on your phone? What? You don't have any games on your phone? What do you mean you don't have any games on your phone? What are we supposed to do when we're bored? Damn, no games. Oh wait, that's so smart. Ooh, I don't know what was so smart, but I'm glad you're getting ideas. Ooh. We're getting some good phone app games in the chat. Actually, I'm really mad because I don't know who or what got signed up for. But for some reason, just every once in a while, my phone just automatically downloads games, and then I'll like open up my phone and it'll be like, "You're out of space." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then I look through my apps and it's just like random games. Those stupid ones where you see those ads all the time and the people suck playing them. I just have like 10 of them just randomly downloaded on my phone. I'm like, where are you coming from? So I need to go through my settings and figure out how to turn that off. But that's been annoying me as of late. Speaking of comic books, you need Absolute Wonder Woman to wrap up so you can buy the collection. Ooh. Persica, you're talking about the direct exporting of VODs to YouTube? Yes! Do that! Baby, it's so convenient. Like I've literally like the beginning of 2024, I started exporting stuff to YouTube just to do it. I forget how I got on that train, but I would just always just immediately export everything privately just so it would sit over there after I really realized that I was losing my streams and that I would never be able to see them again. So yeah, I have a YouTube channel. All my 2024 streams are exported over there, and I'm now slowly publishing them. Ridley, you also ration who you follow on Twitter so that you can't infinite scroll. Oh, damn. Your kryptonite is YouTube. You scroll on there too much. My kryptonite is probably... probably TikTok. I'm gonna be really sad when TikTok gets banned out of the US because I love TikTok. TikTok is my feel-good app. Look up Absolute Wonder Woman if you like the character at all. It's the coolest. Ew. Googling it right now. Absolute Wonder Woman. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. I like this one splash art of her looking very sultrily at the viewer. I wasn't excited for DC's new Wonder Woman, but one moment totally won me over. What is this article by Screen Rant? Damn. I don't know, my guys. She kind of just looks like Wonder Woman. I don't know, but Wonder Woman is heckin' pretty. Heckin' purty, if you ask me. Heckin' purty. Persico, you have to set that up soon. If you have any issues or questions, you'll come running, if not weeping to me. Oh my goodness, please do. Come running and weeping to me. I'll help you through both. This, you don't have to worry about this yet, but this was actually really helpful and I highly recommend it if you can. Is set up your streaming, your main streaming channel, your main streaming YouTube channel to be a brand account. I accidentally had to go through that process because I had originally set up my VTuber channel with a personal email address, and I was like, oh shit, like you can't switch over a YouTube account's email address because it's married to a Google account. So I was like, shit, like now I'm just gonna have to re-upload everything on another channel. It's gonna be super inconvenient. So what you do instead is you turn that YouTube channel into a brand account, and then you can hand off the brand account to a different Google account. So now I still have all the videos and everything is still exporting to the same place. But it's owned by my VTuber email now, which is so convenient. But yeah, if you just set up things correctly at the beginning, you don't have to go through that hassle. But having it as a brand account is actually really useful, because then if you ever like rebrand or something, you can continue to just hand off this YouTube account to the correct, Google account. It's so useful, but it's like there's a weird order of operations to get it to set up correctly. So yeah, I haven't just been wasting my time over here. I've just been, like, everything I'm doing productively has been so behind the scenes that it just feels like I've been super unproductive, which kind of sucks. You don't like that cover, Ridley? Oh my goodness. There's covers of Wonder Woman you don't like? Yeah, put some hot scans of females in my Discord. Please do that. I would love that. One card bulk box down, one more to go. Ooh, sounds fun, Ren. Persica, shoot, you don't remember which you made yours. You'll have to do some serious YouTube investigating this month. Thanks for the tips so much. Oh my goodness, you're welcome. Yeah, if I can spare anyone from like the headache that I went through, I would love to. Because it's just super annoying when like you're new to streaming. And so you're just like, I'm just gonna test this. And then you set up accounts. And then once you're like, oh, I want to do this more professionally and like actually divorce it from my personal stuff, now you can't because it's married to certain Google accounts. That's just super annoying, and I figured out how to get out of that. So I am happy to help anyone else figure that out. Card bulk box is your brother? Yeah. Well, I hope your brother is doing well. Say hi to your brother for me. Okay, I want to show you guys where my Venti art is actually at, because I'm actually really proud of this. He looks much better than right here. So let me actually go to VRoid, Because this is where we were. This is the last time you saw a stream, is this kind of right here. And then look at this. Let's see how quickly it'll switch over if it wants to. Oh, here we go. Look how textured this is. Are you kidding? This is what I left for myself? Oh, and I got the back so nice and everything. Wow! Wow! Welcome in! Hello, Jackmat! How goes the model work? We're kind of just getting there, actually, but thank you for asking. Also, thank you for setting off my new raid sound. That was super fun. And hello, Vale. Welcome in. Thanks for becoming a Zesty Bestie. Track raid! Oh, this is a cool emote. I like that. How was your stream playing Beneath Oresa? That sounds like an interesting game. Ooh. Oh, excellent. It was very fun raid reaction. Oh, thanks. For those that know and those that don't, my raid is now brought to you by the Crosscode soundtrack, and I'm very proud of it. But yeah, look at this texturing I did off stream. Look how nice the top of this cape looks now. I just, like, you can't look too closely because then you'll see all my jaggedy edges. But, like, we're gonna forget about that because, you know, that's okay. Don't worry about it. But look at this! How did I make this? Are you kidding? I mean, if you get too close, it starts getting really pixelated, and I actually don't have an explanation for that since some of the other stuff does not get pixelated like that. But also, like, hello? This is just so pretty. Damn. The game you're playing is a really neat card game with 3 pretty neat functions that all play differently. Very fun time. Oh, okay. I don't play a lot of card games. That sounds really interesting. Oh, that's really nice. Well done. Thank you. Is this Venti's cave from Genshin? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm making Venti. I'm making Venti in VRoid. And this is where we're at. So I have pretty much the top of the cape done, and now I need to continue like texturing out throughout the rest of the outfit, which I'm hoping I actually get some done today. Also, there's an ad in like 10 seconds. I'm really sorry about that. Let me snooze it actually. Because I need to say, once again, thank you for the raid, Drac. If you, need to skedaddle because you just ended your stream and you got stuff to do, places to be, thank you for visiting. I really appreciate you. And, if you guys are looking, thank you for looking. I really appreciate you. But yeah, we're just, we're doing some art. If you want to grab a project and do some co-working with me, feel free. But yeah, my favorite thing about this Venti project is that I'm learning a lot. I really like projects that help me learn new things, and I'm definitely learning a lot with trying to brute force Venti into VRoids Studio. Cause this is very jank, and I'll show you how in a minute. This is very jank. You swear Twitch ads have comedic timing? I know, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, my life. The best projects are the ones that force new ideas along without being too difficult. I mean, this is 100% too difficult, but like, I'm enjoying brute forcing it. So, we're having a good time. Venti has very specific sleeves that I'm trying to emulate, but you can't make that shape organically with VRoid presets. So I literally have like 3 different sleeve shapes going on right here, and they don't connect correctly, and I have to continue tweaking it to see if I can get them to, but I don't think I'll be able to get them to. So we're kind of just living with some of the stuff like that, because from a front-on perspective, it kind of looks right. But yeah, I'm really like, and you can't really make capes like this in VRoid. Like me making this cape is like really broken. I'll show you in a minute. Vale, you've not even tried to import stuff into VRoid. You just made your base model there and then did everything else in Blender because VRoid is pain. Oh, I agree. If I could use Blender, I probably would. But I also kind of enjoy the challenge of the limitations of VRoid. Because one of the things I know about myself is that I get really stressed out when the sky is the limit. Not when this guy is the limit, when the sky is the limit. So I like a bit of limitation is actually really good for my mental health, because then I can't go stir crazy with like learning new things just because I can. And I have to actually work within the confines of, you know, a set of rules. But yeah, I mean, obviously this project would work better in Blender, but also if I was doing it in Blender, like, then I'd just be making the Venti model, and that would be boring. Like, making him in VRoid is the challenge and is the accomplishment. So I'm having a good time. Real? Yeah. Yeah, I don't do well with just like, draw whatever you want. I'm like, no, I need a prompt. I need something a little bit more specific. Like, give me a color palette. Give me some kind of limitation, or I'm like not gonna create anything. That's too free. Oh, but you know what, you guys? Something I'm really proud of currently is that I even made this top cape at all, because this is incredibly, like, jank. This is incredibly hard to do, but the part of it that's making me very unhappy is that I neglect to remember often that the base position in VRoid is like a T-pose, and then when you move your model to stand correctly, now look at what it does to my textures! Oh, my cape! And then the back cape is like sticking through the arms. This is the kind of stuff that makes me sad. This is the kind of stuff that makes me sad. So, you know, as an exercise, this is really fun, but like in practice, this doesn't really work that well. Also, if you want to see even janker of like how this is actually working, I mean, let me give you a dude pose. Venti probably would have more of not a dude pose, but like as long as the arms kind of sit forward, that's okay. But like, look how much of the texture is lost just from the arms being down. Like, that makes me really sad. VRoid out here ruining everything. What? Nah, fam. I love VRoid. VRoid great. Also, there's an ad that's starting in a minute that I cannot snooze, so we're gonna, that's just... But like, in general, it's, the texture's moving okay. There's some weird, like, clipping in the back here that I can't fix, so just like there's a bite out of the texture. I'm living with that. I can't fix that. That's okay. And then when walking, look how the cape moves. Technically, the cape is like a jacket, but the textures don't know what they're doing with themselves because I manipulated it so much. So in certain positions, like, you start seeing it roll up on itself. Like, it's literally just rolling up into itself, and it's very broken. Let me see, like, I mean, it's not that bad, actually. Like, to be fair, it's not that bad. VRoid bully! Yeah. You're kidding because of the texture thing? Yeah, I mean, here's what I want to try. So what I typically do, maybe this will show. Like, I mean, it's not that bad, actually. I'm actually, like, super proud of what we've accomplished. Not gonna lie. But what I tend to do is I don't know how to use Blender at all. Blender is a big mystery to me, and I will never know how to use Blender. Don't say never, but, like, currently that's just not happening. Also, this is what I'm talking about before I talk about Blender. The cape, like the bottom of it, just like warps and folds in on itself. And I don't entirely know why it's doing that. But I did manipulate the crap out of this outfit to make it sit like a cape. So, you know, it is sitting like a cape, so I'm like really proud of myself. But also it's just incredibly janky. Incredibly janky. But yeah, I'm proud. I'm proud of what I've done so far. But I don't know how to use Blender. So typically what I do is I will make the base thing in VRoid, and then I do know how to modify a couple things in Unity. So I'll move the Verm model to Unity, and then I'll like attach tails, I'll like move some bone weights around, that kind of stuff. But I've never created a 3D object from scratch in Blender or anything like that. Value love Blender, but also very fair. It's a big barrier to entry. Yeah, the learning curve for Blender is just ridiculous. I feel like I'd have to really dedicate some time, and that time would really start taking the place of actual streams and like content creating. And that's the sad part. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. Again, the model looks pretty good when he's not doing anything. When he actually starts moving, it looks really bad. But in kind of a stalled form, you know, he looks great. We love him. I'm doing so well. Welcome back from the ad. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite part. This texture right here, again, I don't know why it's so pixely. It's you know, don't ask me. I have no idea. Because, like, even right next to it, these wings are not as pixely. Or maybe it's just less noticeable because the colors are less stark. But yeah. Also, can you tell I love rendering? I love rendering. Like all these shadows up here, these are hand-painted shadows. To like some cell shading rendering to get this effect. There's not a natural shadow there. In fact, I didn't even do the shadow all the way up correctly. I just kind of put a bottom line there. But that's because you're not gonna really see the underneath stuff. That's all gonna get covered. So I didn't bother to invest the time. But yeah, it's a nice effect. It really does create some 3D. And I have to do it to the sleeves as well. Like there's a lot more I have to do here. So tonight where the task is, and can I make you not see my mouse? Because that is a little... That is a little distracting. Did I get rid of that? Yay! Okay. Tonight, I think we're just maybe continue to texture the cape, since we're kind of, you know, on a roll with that. And also my big weakness in VRoid, I would say, is hair stuff. And Venti's like hat and like hair antenna feather thing, that's hair preset. That's hair stuff. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what I get to. I did lose my project file that had my plan for how I was gonna be building Venti, so that's not great. But I do still have all my picture, like image references, so that's good. Because I need to make the underside of the cape, which is not that hard. And then texture the rest of the back of the cape and actually get the shape of the cape to be how I want it. And then the other janky thing about this project is that I'm doing all of this with like a mouse and keyboard. Like realistically speaking, you should be doing this with not a mouse and keyboard, but that's, you know, that's where we're at. So, you know. But if you guys have projects you're working on, feel free to boot them up and we'll just have a lovely little co-working stream. Oh, that's the other thing that that's the other problema, is I'm now missing my color chart for Venti. Let's do that. Okay. That's back, so that's good. Okay, so let's see if we can continue texturing a cape. Let's see how fussy we want to get with this cape, because this cape has a lot of pretty like under textures. But I need to get the over cape correct first before I make the under cape, or I like waste a lot of my time. So let's see. And then I think the top cape is pretty much done. I don't think I have anything else to do with the top cape. Except for maybe some like shading I gotta add, but I already finished shading the bow on the cape. Like it's looking pretty good. The part that's annoying me right now about this cape is like this texture right here, but I literally can't fix it because this collar that I made, you can't really do that, and there's no preset that has a collar like this. Like I'm brute forcing this collar. So it's cool, but also it doesn't play nice. And again, we're just kind of living with it, you know? That's just the way it is. Also, some of this stuff I can't make look any better because I'm using presets. So this bow right now just kind of looks the way it does. Like I can't, Venti's bow is technically bigger than this. And though I could make a bigger bow, I would have to do it out of hair. And that would be incredibly inconvenient. So I'm just not. I'm just not. But that's okay. Okay, so I think the top cape part is done. I don't think I need to texture anything else in this top cape part. I'll just need to move into Unity later and maybe figure out how to make it not frick up when the arms move. We'll see if I can figure out how to do that. But what I need to do now is work on the bottom of the cape. And the bottom of the cape has some interesting textures. So let's see. What is it? Oh, I know why it looks like that. Yeah, you're just gonna see Venti like peeking out above above my VRoid. I could get rid of that actually. That looks a little ominous. Oops. Yeah, let me get rid of that because that looks a little creepy. Stop it. Okay, yeah, that's better. Now we just see my VRoid. I also got rid of the side panel. Like, you can only see some of the parameter settings. I got rid of the side panel because some of this stuff that's in my VRoid studio is stuff you can't see. And I don't want to accidentally, like, reveal something that is not supposed to be shown. So apologies if you wanted more of, like, the tutorial aspect of my VRoid creation. Some of it you just can't see because some of it I'm just not prepared to display. But you can see a lot of the actual, like, stuff I'm selecting, which is pretty good. Okay, so this is Venti shirt. What is in Venti shirt? Don't even remember. Sleeve connector, main shirt, cuffs. Oh, the vest is here. Wank, no vest. Wank back. Also, it's hard to see because the model that this is sitting on is so white itself. But, like, this shirt is clipping so badly. It's like a little crop top on this model. But the vest hides it, so no point in fixing it. Yeah. And then this is the vest texture right now. So, you know, like, we're getting there. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, but this isn't helpful, so... Sure. Save that. Get out of here. Any day now. Whatever you wanna. Okay, so that's the Venti shirt. That's not bad. The bottoms are just these Venti shorts, which are honestly, like, really, like, kind of the right shape already. So I'm happy about that. There's more I need to add to the shorts, but that'll be later. The bow tie, which I do need to edit a little bit, maybe, or maybe just leave it. Okay, Venti cape top. What's in here? So there's the collar. And again, that's very, like, not a real... Like, that's a long coat with a stand-up collar, and that I'm literally just using the collar to make that. And then I have the top shawl. Look at this texture. And then, as you can see, like, it doesn't look too janky from the texture window, but I can only zoom in so far. And then those places where it looks like the texture's getting all bitten up, like, I can't fix from here. Like, one of my issues with making VRoid stuff is that it's very, like, I could export these textures and make them in a proper art program and then move them back to VRoid, and they'd have prettier lines and stuff. And I'm gonna get there eventually. But especially with something experimental like this that I'm doing, it's just very difficult to not draw directly on the model. Like, this emblem that I made on his backside was from drawing directly on the model. So it's just really difficult to, cause see, if you can see from this the texture editor window, like that emblem gets split up on either side of the jacket, and that would just be so hard to draw and line up in an outside art program. So it's just so much easier to draw them on the model. But yeah, like, there's the back crest outline. It doesn't look bad without the outline, but it looks really unfinished, so I gave it an outline. Looks better like that. And then out of here. Actually, I think the way I made that is I did this outline first in, like, this black dark color, and then I started filling in the outline with other colors until I got that. Shoosh! That rendering job, though. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. This has a nice 3D look to it. I feel like at the end of the day, I kind of made the emblem too small, and I wish it, like, I made it bigger, but I can't, like, it's not a layer that I could resize, unfortunately. So it kind of is the way it is, because I'm not redoing that. But, yeah, so that's the top cloak, and then it has a liner. Because if you don't give it a liner, then all the top textures just show through on the bottom and it looks bad. So then you give it a liner, and then it looks good. And I need to check really quickly and see if that liner is supposed to have texture in it. I don't know if it is. This liner is supposed to have texture. Somebody say no. Somebody say no, this liner is not supposed to have texture. Because that's what I would prefer to have happen. I don't think it does, so I'm happy about that. Hello, Sleepy! Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello, Sleepy. How are you doing? Bum, ba, bum, bum. We are creating VRoid stuff, and we're talking about texture problemas in the program. But like in general, my janky drawings are kind of like passable. So we're, you know what, it's working. It's working and we don't hate it. Dare I say, maybe we love it. How are you doing, Sleepy? So I think we are actually ready to start working on the back side of the garment, which is awesome. You were thinking of just redeeming the squeeze without the squeeze the day, but then you were like, nah. Okay. Doing well? Oh, good. Yeah, Happy New Year to anyone who I haven't seen recently. We're still kind of at the beginning of the new year. It's like we've only 7 days into the new year. Damn, that's fresh. Damn, that do be fresh. Oh, wait a minute. Do I got... Yeah, I can get rid of all the designs too. I'm kind of kicking myself that I put the wings on this layer with the designs. But that's okay. Also, that shadow layer ended up being really weird. But, you know, we're living with it. That's fine. Shadow layers are a necessary evil that we will accept. But yeah, so the top cape's looking pretty good. Let's get out of here. This is not what I need. Sure. We might need to go back in there, actually. Get a color picker. But probably not. Okay, so that's the top cape. And then here is the outer cape. Ooh. Okay. And then do I need to get rid of the top cape to do this? I don't... I probably do, actually. So, for this top cape, let's just not have it right now. It's gonna look really weird without it. And I'll put it back eventually. But yeah, this is what the underside cape looks like right now without that top cape. And I basically can't change any of, like, how it's sitting, but I can change kind of the overall shape, which I will need to do. Let's go to that cape back. Guess who's cape back again? Okay, and then this is that shadow layer, so that's good. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. I feel like I need some outlines. I'm gonna do some outlining so I can kind of see what's going on here. And maybe I'll fix the shape a little bit more, because this needs to be like a nice, better shape. Okay, so can I just grab this color? Yes. Then if I just paint, yeah, okay, so that's not bad. Okay, so we might try to clean up this actual, like, shape. That might not be too bad. Ugh. There's not these weird openings. Actually getting some consistent shape a little bit. Yeah. Let's see if we can smooth this out a little bit. And again, I'm doing all this with a mouse and keyboard, so it's not the best, but it does work. But yeah. Oh. I really do like making VRoid stuff, though. It is relaxing in a way, as well. If you're, like, committed to the craft. Committed to the craft. And I didn't do too bad of a job, like, roughing in this template when I just, like, slapped it on, just so I could make sure everything was sitting correctly. That's good. That's fun. And it doesn't need to look perfect, because really you're gonna see this from so far away anyway, that's just like, whatever. It doesn't need to be perfect, which is good, because it's not going to be. Establish that from the beginning. If you're interested in seeing other VRoid outfits I've made, because there are actually a few, which might surprise you. I do have a link to my Ko-fi, and there's free to use VRoid outfits there, if you're interested. Which maybe some of you are, if you use VRoid models. But yeah, I have a Lethal Company outfit, if you do like, if you like using specific game related outfits for streams, or if you use that Verm mod for Lethal Company so that you can like get your model in the game. That's a fun one. And then you can use the Lethal Company outfit so that you're like wearing the actual company outfit. It's a good time. I've used it a little bit. That was one of my more successful projects, VRoid projects from 2024, I would say. Oh, this texture is not texturing evenly. That's bothering me. Both card boxes organized and accounted for. Yay! Good! The projects are projecting! We like that. I'm loving the productivity. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That's copyright. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That's copyright. Okay, how we doing? This looking reasonable? Raisonnable? Kind of. Kind of. Okay, let's go back to actually painting. And then these sides are not even, so that's grumpy. But not hard to fix. And it is supposed to narrow as it goes up, which isn't, also is not obvious. But we're kind of getting there. The other thing that I don't do, that I know that a lot of art streamers do, is like have music playing in the background while we do the art. And I don't do that just because, again, like I have a hard time multitasking, and listening to music while I try to do other things is actually incredibly distracting. It does me a struggle. There needs to be a gap here, but it can't be too big. Close ranks. Yeah, it is so windy here. I'm just listening to it like beat outside. Whoosh. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. This is kind of starting to take the shape of my VRoid tail, because for those of you who's never noticed, my VRoid tail for my model is actually kind of crooked. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed that, but it is quite crooked. But yeah, it's just really hard to get this to line up correctly when you export to a different art program. So I try to export as little as possible and just paint directly on the VRoid model, because then things just turn out better. And I think this is good. I don't think we want it to be really any skinnier than this. In fact, I might do some deleting instead of adding right here. Wah. It's eating a chunk that's too big. Just need a little bit off the front shaved. It's like when you go to a barbershop and you're like, just take a little off the top, and then you like leave it with like 3 inches of hair missing, and you're like, what the fuck? So just take a little off the top! Or whatever the fuck you did! Okay, I guess we live with it because we can't get it any closer. Okay, so the outside shapes are as good as they're gonna get, because some of this just needs to be done in perspective, because I can't do it any better. The bottom here needs to look a little bit different. So we're gonna have to turn this back on. And then this is the shape that I continuously mess with. So right now that looks good. The line is pretty even. A lot nicer than how we started. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna even out some of the back texture a little bit. So I need this separation to be a little bit longer, I think. So like end up at the same spot. It's like a steeper angle here. There's more length after that second tier. This is probably... The other problem is that stuff's not as round as I'm making it, but I just have to, like, it just looks better to me round. So I'm just kind of like stuck doing it round like that. That's not bad. I kind of like it like this. So that's kind of the cape shape that we're working with. So it's not bad. I probably could fix the roundness a little bit by doing this. That was probably helpful. I can't do it on this one because then it'll mess up some of the shape a little bit. But doing it at the back does not mess up any of the shape, so that's okay. I get away with it on the back. This is the base green layer. I can't wait till this is finally exported and I get to see the whole thing. I think that'll be very exciting. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, and then we're gonna do is that this does like get a little bit rounder here, but that's because it goes into this little jutty bit. Then back up. The jutty bit actually happens further down. Like jutty bit. And I don't know if you can see how pixelated that starts looking on the edge, but that's like not ideal. Okay, and then what happens here is after the little jutty bit goes like down, down, and over, and like down. Kind of like that. So I have not changed the cape length. I have changed the cape kind of outline a little bit. And this looks not entirely the way I want it to. There's issue. I have issue. I think in making it lower, I became my worst enemy. I made some things harder than they were supposed to be. Okay, so let's try this again. So let's say that that is exactly the way I need it. And then we were, oh, oops, that's an eraser. Re-round you off just a little bit. Just a little bit rounder. Because Juddy Buddy is already happening. There. Shall we say. And if Juddy Buddy is already happening right there, then this one could be there. And then... Oops. The bottom part is just like not working out the way I want it to. And this is not ideal. Maybe I'm doing this in the wrong order and I need to be systematic from the bottom. Okay, so working systematically from the bottom then, I would say I need some erasing happening right there. Yep, that's appropriate. And then it would like jut up. And then up a little bit, but like angled. It's like that. And then where that juts up, I need the Juddy Buddy. It's like right there. So then it would bounce up like that. Kind of a prominent feature. And then from there, you just get a little bit rounder with the approach. But then again, we're just making this... Oh. So we just want a gradual... like that. Yeah, that's not bad. It doesn't, it's not it though. It's not it. We're close though. I feel making the greatness. I think I just need to make the Juddy Buddy bigger and then I will feel good about everything. Jetty Buddy just needs to be bigger. Because it's a really prominent feature on this side of the coat. The little Jetty Buddy. What I've been calling the Jetty Buddy. And this is terribly pixelated. I don't know if that's going to get any better than the way it kind of currently looks. Because it's just the way it is. That's not bad. I think that's how we want it. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Looking at my ref and I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, yeah, this is what we want. Okay, so then this is home base. And now all of our designs need to kind of stem from this. I'm gonna save this. That's pretty good. This at the bottom's not right. It's okay. We'll fix it. We gotta fix it right now. I can't leave that like that. I can't wait to get you on the— oh, I lost my color too. Close enough. Okay. I need to fix this. This is not acceptable. The shape is more flat and then slant. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like the shape that it needs to be. Maybe a little less of this slant. Cut it in a little more. Yeah, like that. Okay, so that's the right shape. The cape is in a good spot. And now we can start making the top textures of this cape. So that's good. And it's not perfect, but it is the way it needs to be, because I can't, because of the way it wraps around and stuff, it just has to, it has to look like this. Okay, so do this again, now that it's the right shape. And then we need to add back this one. Because I need to get some stuff lined up correctly. Or try to. Because it's not... I didn't do a great job with how I lined this shite up. But I might be able to get it the way I want to. We'll see. I don't think it's going to work perfectly. But now we go back here. We edit the texture. And we pick this color. Oops. And we do it to both. And then I need I need to duplicate this layer to see if I can't. Yeah, okay. Yep, so good. And I just need this to be much smaller. So like a 4. Oh yes, baby. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so let's see if I can make a semi-reasonable line from here. Kind of like that. That's not like terrible. Can I make this line even skinnier actually? Ooh, I can, but it's fearful. I can't see where my mouse is. Because the game's like, you are making a line that's too small, and we don't like that, so you can't know where your mouse is. What do you mean, game? Well, technically it's not a game. It's also like really janky when I do it this way. That's better. This smooth out texture a little bit. And I think maybe I could have the line a little thicker if I'm gonna do it smoothed out like this. So that I can actually see what I'm doing. So we want something like that. That's not too bad actually. And then this one's technically supposed to connect to the next area, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to get it to do that. So it would be like, nope. Just kidding. It would be like, nope, just kidding. Kind of like that. Like, I need it to look like this. But, like, better. And again, I can't make this wraparound look correct, so I'm just gonna look the way it looks. But I do need to make this connect to that. Kind of like that. There we go! That's Venti's cave! What do you think? But I need these lines to exist outside of the cape. So delete that. And then have a layer. And then move this layer down. And then... what is this? What's this here? Oh, that's the shade layer. Okay. So then we're gonna do this again, but we're gonna do it from scratch. And for the best. And just take several tries until we get it right. Like, some of these are good, but because my mouse is so shaky, it's just hard to get a nice straight line. Like, I would almost live with that, but it's just, it bends funny. Like it's making a weird shape. It's no flattering, and we need it to be flattering. We need it to give all the compliments. That's not bad. Do we accept that? That's not bad. It doesn't line up really the way we want it to, but also it's not bad. It starts from the wrong spot, though. Ugh, I need this to move over slightly. Ugh. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's like it, but it's in the wrong spot. My life. This is the part of VRoid that would just be way cleaner if I actually had proper art stuff. And that's okay. I mean, like, I'm complaining, but I'm not complaining. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I'm complaining, but I'm not. Okay, so this has to go from an outside to an inside. Quite drastically. This is what the stream is right now, guys. It's me drawing the same line over and over and over again until I get a version of it that I like. That's not bad. I want to do this one, but I feel like we could do better. Or do I settle? I think we settle because that's looking fine. Because I just happened to freehand this other one like the way I want it to. And a little bit of their curvature is coming from like the upper texture actually. So we might just live with this. Are we living with it? I think we are. Okay, weird. Okay, so since we're living with it, let's see if I can now properly flesh this out. Oh, that's terrible. I feel like it's just around. You know what I mean? Like we're just drawing the outlines. I wish I could kind of leave it all scriggly because that's kind of like a mood. I can't leave it all scriggly. Oh no, I can't leave it all scriggly. As much as I like the scriggly look, it's just not professional. If anyone's told you that. Looking scriggly is not professional, actually, and you guys need to check your roll. Check your roll before your roll checks you. Check your roll, check your privilege. Okay, so that looks good, but also it is highlighting the flaws in the system. I think we live with it though. I think we just say whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever, system. Cut my pie into pieces. I'd like to share my dessert. Suffocation. Hesitation. No eating. Gotta wait till everyone is seated. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. We're making a cape, guys. Woo, doggy. Okay. And we're living with it. That's the hardest part. Living with it. But we're just doing the outline phase right now, so that's not bad. Because it's easier to block out a shape and then give it an outline. No capes! Yes, but he has a cape! Like, normally I agree with you. I'm home now and hemkin cold. Yeah! Isn't it, though? Hemkin cold. So hemkin cold, and none of us are happy about it. Not me, not you, not that guy. But I'm glad you're home now. Welcome home! We're outlining. We're doing very technical drawing. You just had to walk home in this? Ew, what happened to your scooter? Why couldn't you scoot home in this? That's not supposed to be curved. As much as I like curvy things, this one, well, this one could be curvier, I guess. It just looks so pointy. I need this to look a little less pointy. Ugh, nope, that's still pointy as frick. What if I go back again? Oh, it gets rid of the whole line. Okay, I mean, I couldn't erase lines individually. I have that power since I'm doing this on a new layer. But I've also committed, you know? That's the problem. I've committed. Too cold, afraid of ice, and thought you'd have a ride, but he bailed. Well. At least you're safe. Ooh. This looks bad. Ugh. But why are you making a line like that? What are you doing? What's the meaning of this? What if I go back to this one? Oh, we get a real... Oh, I bet that's what's making my weird pixelated lines. Like, it makes them really crisp, but it also makes them, like, really... not there for some reason. It's yucky. It's yucky. We don't like it. I'm excited, guys. We're making progress on this thing that's just been sitting around not being progressed on for like 3 months, so kudos. Hooray for crazy schemes! Hooray for crazy schemes! Actually, I have another VRoid project that is cooking, that is a non-disclosure right now, and I'm really excited about it. You guys are just gonna have to see. You guys are just gonna have to see what that is. Ugh! Please, VRoid, let me paint where I'm trying to paint. Okay, this is better. If I could just rip the arms off the body, I would. But I can't, so you'll just have to let me paint underneath the arms. Thank you, kind. Oh boy, and then whatever the fuck that is. This is one of the problems VRoid has. When you're clearly working on a layer, and then VRoid's like, actually, I think you're actually working on this layer. And I would like us to stop kidding ourselves now. And you're like, oh, but wait, I was actually working on that other layer. And VRoid's like, ha! That's what you thought. Not what I thought. And you're like, but VRoid, wait. VRoid's like, oh, well, fuck you. And you're like, oh, okay. That makes sense. Ugh. Would be great if I could just make this line and then not have to do more of this. I don't like line art. Line art is poopy stinky caca. That's not too bad, but there's all this green on the outside of it! Dumb. Dumb. Oh, and there we are painting on arms. It's not... Eep. Eep. Nope. The things I do for love. Eep. Oh, it's just really like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just like, oh man, I'm doing exactly what I need to be doing. Okay. It's permissible. We don't need to worry about it any more than that. Okay, so that's outlined to a varying degree of success. And now, to just continue that process everywhere else. Oh my gosh. Yes, queen. Yes. Yeah. Yes, queen. Yes. Okay. Cool. Permissible. Acceptable. We like it a lot. Keep going. I'm glad that this is working, to be Oh, honest. To be honest. I need to remember this color because I'm gonna need it in a second. A very inconvenient way. Is this whole thing really outlined? I'm gonna cry. I think I actually get away with not outlining the very center, which works really well for me. If that's honestly like I get away with that. I think I do get away with that. Because I had to outline the whole top piece and that was the nightmare, and I don't actually remember how I did that. It kind of just like appeared. I feel like that's how a lot of my art goes. Like I just kind of like zone out and then I wake up and it's like, oh, art. Where did you come from? Where did this art come from? Okay, so let's see if we can continue this debauchery. This debauchery. Ah! No. Is permissible. Okay, and then what I need to do is make it look a little bit rounder by doing one of these nuts. And then we go, okay, leave it like that. That looks great. And then we go down, down and out. Like that. Is that it? Did I get away with it? Guys, it's working. It's working! It's working! Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Ah! Okay, yeah, actually, that's not too bad. It's working. This is real progress. I'm excited, guys! Oh my goodness, we're making real progress. Ah! Crazy. Crazy. Also crazy that if you look on this, on like the preview window over here, this line is really wavy-davy. But when you look, actually, like from the side, it looks really wavy-davy, but like from the back, when you look head on, it doesn't look that wavy-davy. Perspective. Because this coat's really mangled. Oh my lord, everything's a lie! Can't believe I'm getting away with this. Literal crimes are being committed right now. Someone report me. Should not be getting away with this right now, but I am. I'm disappointed in all of you guys for it. I see. Yeah, okay. So we're getting that tiered coat look. That's happening. To an extent. Cool. Cool. Okay. And then let's continue doing the arduous part. Oh, please! Outlining is like so bunk. You'd think it'd be easier to make the outline and then like fill it in, but there's no fill tool in this program. So fuck me and everybody else who makes VRoid care. Oh, nope. And that's a little too pronounced, I feel. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little too pronounced. A little more wavy davy if you could. Please muster the energy and determination, please. Ha. Alrighty, alrighty. Okay, so that's bonk ass. Brr. Oh, no. Brr. Actually, though. Why is this so hard, guys? It's just a freaking outline. Okay, actually, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking! Okay. Oh, we were cooking. Survey says no. And also, that needs to be a little bit more angled. What am I doing wrong? Gaining too much length with this. It's getting stretched out. Getting stretched. I need it to not stretch. Don't stretch. Don't cry for me, Argentina! Okay, so I think this is better. And then same thing with this one. I need the line to follow pretty closely to what I already have there, because it's pretty exact. I wish that would just work. You know? That would just work. I'd be such a happy camper. That's way too dark. You're a goofy goober. Okay, and then I think we do have to end up doing a line up the middle. If I do that, what does that look like? Because we've determined that our middle sides are very even. Like, for instance, what the fuck is that? Oh my goodness. I don't want to do these sides separately though, because that's gonna make me cry, but I think that's what I have to do now. This is where the Even Stevens abandons its post. Oh, it is just kind of being bulbous in that one spot. Weird. Okay. Okay, okay. I don't want to do the inside line. I kind of feel like I shouldn't. Like, I feel like that line is too dark and it, like, not... doesn't get with the program. Or I have to. I don't want to. What if we don't and say we did? How would you feel about that? Because I outlined everything else, and at this point it's looking pretty groovy, pretty copacetic. Pretty groovy. What if we just don't outline that? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so little Chiquitas. This is pretty good. This is pretty solid. The inside is gonna be funky dory. How do I do that? Oh, I know how to do that. Ew. Ew. Okay. This is gonna be harder than I thought it was gonna be, and that makes me sad. I think I'm gonna do stylistic choice of not doing a dark line down the middle here. Stylistic choice. Not doing that dark line in the middle, because I don't think it's necessary. I think you see it against other stuff enough. It doesn't need to be bolded. And bolding it's just gonna make it lose its sharpness. So let's not bold this middle part. Let's just call it good. Okay, so that's cool and hunky-dory, and we love it! Cool and hunky-dory, and we love it. Okay, so we've made real progress today. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Venti's cape? Ugh! Who is she? You know? You know? Who is she? Okay, so that was not painful, but... Let's make sure I have this. Overwrite. I know I named these like so amazingly, but like don't worry about it. It's fine. You literally don't need to worry about it. Okay. So the backside of Venti is now looking pretty rendered, if I do say so myself. Front side of Venti, not very rendered, but that's okay. What I need to do right now is get rid of this overcape so I can actually extend these lines properly. I mean, it's not bad where I threw them though, because you really wouldn't see them. I don't know if I need to adjust that. I mean, that one's a little short. Or we just say I get away with it. If I undisplay the shadows, it goes up a fair bit. I don't really think I need to go up further than that. I can get away with it. Nice! Okay, cool. What if you move this down one, though? I don't know if that's the vibes. That would be quite the odd compliment. Your backside's looking awfully rendered today. I mean... It's a compliment among artists, is it not? I think since I'm here, I have to fix this. I have to do the thing. She's gonna do the thing. Okay, where was I? Shoink! Yeah, that's acceptable, right? Since we were going off in who knows what realm. I think that's acceptable. Because you never see further than that anyway. Overwrite! This dumbass little cape. Can't believe I'm making this. Bruh! Okay, now I have to put this back. Oh my gosh, it's a shirt. I did not line that up well at all. Damn! That's okay. It wasn't... The point was not to line it up, so... You know, we're not concerned. We are not concerned with your bullshit. I like the shading. The shading looks good. Looking Gucci. I need some extra shading. With crackers and cheese, please. We're gonna make this look good. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're gonna make this look so good, baby girl. I'm proud of myself. You know, I persevered with the hard thing today. And I feel like I'm reaping the rewards of my effort. The rewards of my efforts, yeah. Yeah, I said that right the first time. Yeah. Okay, sure. Now, does this look better on the top? Or, nah, that needs to be above. That totally needs to be above, yeah. The lines would continue. Can we see the lines continue all the way? No, but that's because you're never gonna look in there. Actually, you can ugh! Okay, I guess I have to actually do this correctly. Frick me. Is this the same color, though? Okay, I need, like, a big brush. Yeah, that's the same color. Because if I can see on the inside, that's technically bad, and I don't want to be able to do that. So unfortunately, I thought I was getting away with it. I am not getting away with anything. Why would I? Why would I get away with anything? Just a scrungly little guy anyway. Yeah, that's appropriate. That's the way. I like it. Yeah, it has to be dork like that. It's not dork like that, it's not right. So if we get rid of that. It's just too light. Yeah. Yep, has to be. Gots to be. Okay, so that's good. That's good. And then with this same color, but a much smaller brush size, I think what I'm gonna do is lightly go down the lines we drew and see if that doesn't add a little bit of depth. Oh, but that's kind of thick though. And that is kind of darker than what was there before. Cool. Give me that color, would you? Why are you so dark, baby girl? Why are you so dark? Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Thanks, man. Didn't get to do my laundry today, okay? Burp. I need some definition right there. And that is doing it. Okay. So not bad, not bad. This is actually creating a cool little shadowy effect that I'm digging. Yeah, look at this. And then that's where we stop. That's cool. That looks way 3D now. Yeah, we like that. That looks good. Maybe I could pull it up a little further, but then that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. We like that. That adds some ripeness to this outfit. That, my friends, is called rendering. When you make 2D stuff look 3D by shading it. It's all part of the plan. The only problem is this plane is about to burn and crash. Okay, but it's fine. We'll deal with that when we get there. For right now, we just like that this looks so sleek. Girl, you don't say. Because if light was hitting it directly, I'm pretty sure this shadow would be the result. Yas, queen. Yas, get some. And this is also why the outlines need to be on top. Layer order is very important, if you didn't know that. Yeah, that just adds so much dimensions. Oops. Oops. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, now we gotta marry the shades. Soiled it. Soiled it. Kinda married. Yeah. And then look at that. Now we got some, like, some dimension. I feel pretty good about that. It's subtle. You know what I mean? It's very subtle. But also very much there. One thing I'm not liking is this big fucking bump right here. Ooh. But perhaps that'll be less noticeable when all of the, like, colors have been laid down. Lay down. Okay, so that's all good. Looks all good and hunky-dory and shit. Now what? Now probably we save. Save early and often, guys. Save early and often. Yeah, this looks good. Look at the progress we're making. Ugh. Venti, you are coming along not smoothly, but that's okay. And your cape is wrinkly. Holy heck. Holy heck, Venti. Your cape is so wrinkly. Okay. Actually. Okay. So I think next we do... Oh, I see. I could do that later. Now I need to take all these awful colors from the top here and use them to make shit on the bottom here. Ah! I did not know what I was signing up for when I agreed to do this project. Ah! Why is this stupid ass model so detailed? I'm gonna cry. Bow, cha-bow, bow, bow. My man. Okay, let's see. What can I realistically do here? Time to pencil some more shit in. That's okay. This is all doable. I feel good about this. I think tonight I'm gonna complete the cape. And that'll be a really good place to be in terms of the overall project. That's a major undertaking that will be totally finished. One rendered cape coming right up. Ah! Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Hold on. I need a snack. I need a snack. Oh my god, I'm making a mess. I'm still making a mess. I really want to make Venti's hat too, but I'll have to do some research because I'm just like not confident about those textures. I don't know if we get away with a hat. Yeah. To be seen. Ooh. That is an interesting idea. I'm taking a little munching break. I'm just so ecstatic that this cape is not terrible. Because it could have been. And it's not, so yay! There's a lot of places in this project so far where I've definitely been like, that's good enough. I've definitely been like, yeah, that's good enough. I feel like, since I already have the cape shape in, something that would really make me feel better is just not have this stupid-ass block of a corset. I want to texture that pretty badly, but we're busy. I'm so proud of the backside of this cape, though. Look how pretty that is. Ah, I can't believe I did that! Excuse me? Are you goated? Goated? Are you goated? I am. I think this weird janky pixelating is happening when two very contrasty colors end up next to each other. It's kind of weird, but I also have no control over it. Unless I do, and I just don't know how to fix it, but I'm gonna say I don't. I think it would look better if I did export this to a different program and painted it and then exported it back in, but that's so much work. And I don't even know if it would end up in the correct spot. Like, it just, there's so many problems with doing it that way. Also, technically speaking, the size that I made this little brooch thing is not horrible. We don't hate it. That's cool. Okay, I'm stalling. Let's stop that. Stop it. Okay. Okay. So, let's go back into this one. And then now... How did I do this, actually? Let's get out of here. I need to see how I did this on the other one, so I don't, like, frick it up. How did I do this? What was my process? Oh, what? Oh, actually, I know what's going on. Because I have the lining. That's actually kind of interesting. Okay, so I did just draw that directly on the frickin'... I see. Huh, okay. Doable! Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Oh, and then I did the... Oh, I see. Smart cookie I am. Yeah, it needs the shadows. Whoops. It doesn't look good without the shadows. So much dimension some shadows add. It's kind of crazy. Okay, I think I know where we're heading, and I think we're gonna get there kind of smoothly. So let's just see if we can... Ugh, absolutely goated. Okay. That's cool. I know how to do that now. Okay. Okay. So we're going to Go here. Go here. Oops. Edit texture. And then I need this color. Yeah. It's drawing stuff, but also not. Oh, that's so interesting. Oh, that's just like not producing anything. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, those colors look the same. Right? So jank. Yeah, they're the same, or close enough. Okay, and then I need this, and then what we're gonna do is draw... We're gonna copy this layer, just in case I break up. And then we're going to draw directly on this. I'm gonna pray and die a little inside and, you know, all that good stuff. Okay, so it looks like for this one, we do one of these and then out like that. Oops, like that. We do one of those and out, which is actually not that bad as a starting shade. This is too big. I need a smaller. I need a more elegant one. Okay, so let me just do that again. And then kind of chalk here at the ends. But it does just come to a crisp tip like that. Kind of chalkier at the ends. This is all kinds of fricked. Yeah, sure. It's not bad. Kind of heckin' chonky for my liking. Do we leave it heckin' chonky or do we fix it? I think we fix it, actually. I see. Okay, so do it again, but like... that? Yeah. Build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down. Running around and... oops. Worst of all. I think that's worse than it was before. Dang it. Nope, nope. Nope, nope, never, never. No way. That looks really bad. In my face. Yucky, ooey, patooey. Okay, and then this one's gotta be chunky like that. Okay, I think that's pretty good. It would be if I didn't suck at everything in life. Ugh! I don't hate it, but also this could be it. I don't hate it. Okay, let's just continue as if it's fine. Let's just continue as if it's fine. So then we get... Oh, I see. They're not fine. Unfortunately. Okay, back it up. We're gonna do this one more time. I think maybe that was totally killer and I crushed this and now I could be super proud and happy with my work and not have to obsess over this a bajillion times. Maybe just maybe. Maybe just maybe I'm goated. Goated, goated, poggers. Do the game. Okay, first of all, let's do a little... Yeah, that looks right. Actually, what I'm gonna do is drag this down. I'd be so sad if I was doing all this and then I realized like I wasn't on mirrored settings and I had to fucking do all this again. That would be a bad day. Oh, that was chunky. That was not chunky. This is me getting away with it. This is me getting away with it. Guess what? I could do whatever I want. I'm legally of the ability to do whatever I want. Hi, Benighted! You think you broke something? You can't use redeems? Oh, really? What redeem are you trying to use? My stream has been borked a little bit though. Let's see. Power-ups and rewards. Getting started. No, I don't want to get started. Okay, cool. Get started. Okay. No. Yucky. Let's see. You tried on 2 other channels too? I have no idea. I can do my redeems, but that's not a great test because I like always have access to my own redeems. I'm not sure, Benighted. I don't know why that's not working. I'm actually very unsure, my guy. That's bonk. How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Hi, no. Guys, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. How are you doing? I am cooking. I can't. Oh my goodness. I'm cooking as good as I can. Under the circumstances. Just doing a little bit of cooking. Redeem seemed to work for you. Oh yeah! Thank you for testing that. No. I don't know what the heck is up, Benighted. That's just really strange. That is just very strange. How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Ooh, baby. Bap, 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 bap. Yippee! Maybe you should reset or re-download Twitch. Maybe. Is it on your phone app that it's not working? Because that's believable to me. No, you're doing fine. It's kind of late. You were lurking while working on a small project yourself. Oh, let's go! Yeah, co-working! Yeah, Benighted, I would try to get rid of and re-download. That definitely seems like a get rid of and re-download situation. Oh, I see. Oh. I would definitely try that. Oof.
Lemon.
Lemon. Ah! You're always on the phone, Benighted? Yeah. Phone apps are stinky. Heck, mobile sub prices are stinky. Everything about Twitch mobile is stinky. You can't make clips. Good. You can't sub at good prices. It's all just stinky on Twitch mobile. That's good. Am I doing it? Kind of. I guess the outside could be a little bit chonkier. My chonky is going in the wrong direction. Oh. Oops. Get rid of all of the curvature, though. No, you're also working on your phone? Oh. I see. I don't really watch Twitch streams on my phone. I'm always like doing stuff on my computer when I'm lurking, so I'm always like using the desktop. How interesting. Okay, is that too chonky? Survey says... Probably. It's also... well... yeah, no, just get rid of that. I need this to be a little less angular there. But then it makes it look bad. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's taking me higher. Oh, like... cry. Actually, that looks kind of accurate. If we account for some of the bendiness that I can't control. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. Yeah. We take wins where we can get them. Oh, no, you meant the redeems are also working on your phone? Oh, you checked both? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. It might be a phone-to-phone issue. You're gonna check settings to reset your whole phone? Damn! Yeah, I mean, if you're having that issue with every Twitch stream you go into, that does sound like it suspiciously could just be your phone. I have to say, that does suspiciously seem like a overall phone issue. Oh my goodness, we're about to actually do something here. Wow. Okay, I need... let's go. Oh. Thank you for the redeem, no. You know what's so funny? I was in Final Fantasy 14 and I was at a cat cafe while I was streaming the last time, and this song came on in the cat cafe, like they played it, they're performing it, and nobody did that redeem. And I was a little surprised that we didn't get any Titanic flutes when we were actually in the presence of the actual Titanic flute. I was a little surprised. A little taken aback by that. Hey, why does this shape look so wrong? Ugh. What? Unacceptable! I know, that was super unacceptable. You guys really dropped the ball on that one. Why does this look so bad? Is this supposed to look like this? There's no way. It's definitely not what this is supposed to look like. Absolutely not. I mean, it's kind of cool. Like, I could just fill it in for good measure so we could get the full taste. She cool. She got some pizzazz, some sparkle, but she's definitely not the right shape that I want. That's a no from me. Okay, let's make something that matches a little bit better. Be too ambitious. Don't be 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 ambitious. Okay. It's not working, Benighted? I don't know, my guy. I don't know. That's incredibly suspicious. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh my lord! Okay. We're cooking. We're cooking. That looks good. Good. This looks good. Okay. We're feeling it. It's looking right. Twitch support, I go! Yeah. I don't know what they're gonna do about the phone app borking. Damn, that's super weird. At least you can, like, still chat and see the stream. But yeah, not being able to use redeems, that's very strange. I do agree with that assessment of strangeness. Okay, this is looking pretty fire. I'm pretty hype. I'm pretty hype. This looks pretty fire. This looks pretty fire! Okay, now we do the next one that I cry over after a couple tries and then see if we ended up on something we like. Ah, my life. Okay. I can do this. No problem. This is actually looking pretty good. I'm really excited with the progress we're making tonight. Not gonna lie. It's not bad. It's not bad. Dare I say it's pretty good. Am I gonna finish this in another half hour? Probably not with the way I'm obsessing over it, but you know what? Dreams can be dreams. Okay, so I need another swoopy. But I need it to be very swoopy. So it needs to be like... like that. Is that too swoopy? No. That's not too swoopy. We like it. We like it. Okay, now I just need to flesh it out a little bit. Give it a little bit of flesh. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Make a little dance. Make a little love. Okay, we're fleshing it out. Yeah, we're fleshing it out. Oh, baby. Gotta flesh it out. Gotta flesh it out. Gotta flesh it out. Shadow Pokemon. Okay, is that cool? It seems a little chonky in a way I don't particularly like. But I don't know that we're beating the allegations on this one. I feel like it's just the way it is. I could reduce down to a 4. See if I can make it a little bit pointier. Oh, yes. That answer is yes. Oop. Okay, so that's pleasantly pointy now. But it's not supposed to be facing that way. Right. Okay, get rid of some of the bulk. Put that back. Ooh, yay! Benighted! You squeezed the day! It works! Woo! What happened? Does it just like work now? Thank you for doing your redeems, by the way, you guys. Yippee! Oh, it just works now? Oh, cool. Yeah, we like that. I was having a similar problem, not like with Twitch stuff, but like my closed captions weren't captioning. And then all of a sudden they started working. So yay, things are working. We like that for sure. Ooh, this is making a nice crisp line. Woo! Doggy. Nice crisp line. And then down here, it's a little crisper with the chipper. I feel like that's all we really want. Don't want to get too cray-cray with this shape. It could be a little rounder, but it looks pretty round from this angle. Only after you submitted your case to Twitch and now your frequency used emotes are gone. Oh, yeah, that's stinky. Oh my gosh. This shroop is very shroopy. I like it. I feel like this looks good. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this looks good. Said Ariana Grande. Okay. Some of you don't understand, and that's totally fine. Okay, let's see if I can match a swoop. Swoop. We do the loop-de-loop and pull. And your shoes are looking good. You know the loop-de-loop and pull, and then your shoes are looking good? That song for like tying your shoelaces that little kids learn. We do the loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking good. Ah. What a classic shape. The solid swoop. For centuries, the solid swoop has found its way into the hearts of man. What an elegant and solid shape. Oh yes, the classic case of issue solved itself while you're trying to show it to someone and then you just look dumb. Yeah. Also, I should check memes. Ooh, okay. What we got in the memes? Mort! Granny Mort, Grandpa Mort, 12 unnamed deceased wives? Oh my goodness! And then Pam and Zora are Mort's ex-wives? Dude! Unless you watch the Netflix series, you wouldn't understand, but Mort is an interdimensional being who has lived a substantial amount of time, assuming his wives weren't clones of himself? They probably just died of old age or something. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that doesn't clear anything up. But wowie kazowie! The Madagascar lore is too spicy for me. I was not made to process this information. And I must now go cry in my hole. Wow. That is a juicy one. That is a juicy meme. Dank even. That is one dank meme, if you ask me. Which you shouldn't, because if you ask me, I'm gonna say words like dank and meme. Okay, so we're feeling this, right? This got a little bit of a look to it. It's got a little bit of a look to it. We're looking fancy on the backside. I think it's fancy and I like it a lot. I feel like we need more green than we're showing, but also maybe we don't. Unclear. I think we don't. I think this looks fine. I'm gonna make an executive decision that it looks fine. Looking pretty good, to be honest. Oh my goodness, thanks! We're cooking! This would be easier if I wasn't doing this with mouse and keyboard, but so would, like, a lot of things in my life. And I didn't do those things correctly, so why am I gonna start doing shit correctly now? Okay, we only have a little bit more to go. It's looking great. Your shoes are looking good. I think we're doing it dramatically enough. Like, I think we're making these designs good enough. I'm a little annoyed by the scringly black lines, but honestly, I can't fix that because if you look at this cape, it is wrinkly. Like, I can't overcome the wrinkle. So as straight as my lines could be, they're not gonna be that straight because this is actually a very wrinkly garment. I can't do anything about that. I can only proceed. So let's do that. Let's proceed. Okay, like Okay, okay. You do the loop and pull, and your shoes are looking good. Okay, I need to get the shape correct, and if I get the shape correct, then everything else is pretty Gucci fire. Pretty Gucci Mane. So it's like... Woo! Okay, and then... Ooh! That should be higher than that. Everything's going wrong. Venti did a poor job with the laundry, I know. Well, I mean, he's the wind archon, so, like, why would he have to dry his clothes? He'd just let the wind do it. But when the wind dries your clothes, it just gets all wrinkly. Yeah, this man doesn't know how to do his laundry at all. Venti, you don't know how to do your laundry at all, man. To be fair, we were talking about how he's kind of like a homeless bard. So there's that to consider as well. That is also part of the argument. Okay, I need precision. I need precision machining right now. To be fair, he would just let someone do it for him. Who, though? Who would do it for him? Who's at Venti's beck and call? It's in character, yes, but who would do it for him? Deluke? Ugh. Us? Oh, well, okay. No, but there's no, like, I mean, there is a player character, I guess. You're not wrong. It'll be a side quest. Venti's laundry! Yeah, I can see it now. I hate everything. I hate everything about you! Why do I love you? I need to be a deeper. I cut my life into pieces This is my last resort. Suffocation. We're so close to the right shape. Suffocation. No breathing. It's not the right shape. This mofo ain't bleeding. Suffocation. No breathing. That is the right shape though. Okay, so we're going with that. And then from here, you do the loop-de-loop and pull. And your shoes. We get this really flat butt looking shape. No, that's not assly enough. If you saw my reference, I don't know if you would agree with me that this is a really ooh, I'm getting close. Like assly shape, but it is an assly shape. That's like kind of it, but also like not. I'm not getting this butt shape correct. Okay, so hold on. Let's map out. I need this to like meet up here. And then I need it to meet like up here. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, so from here, it would be like, oh yeah, this definitely, yep. Okay, so it's like, it like dips in and then it comes back out. That's almost it, but it's like not the right shape, dogs. And then it changes its mind, it comes back up. That's closer to being the right shape, but like still not the right shape. That is the right shape, but it's not in the right place. Break. Break. Can I live with it? No, I can't. It needs to be deeper. Remember your training. Oh, the one. That was, I mean, it started off so well. Ooh, this is promising. Can we salvage this? Can't. We gotta get the overall butt shape correct, or like the rest of it doesn't work. This is hard. That's kinda it though. I'm guessing you could have multiple layers. Yes, you can. But I am drawing this directly on the top, the green layer because of reasons. You have to do it that way. It's not my favorite thing, but it's like a necessary evil the way I'm doing it right now. Because you have layers, but you can't lock two layers together. So if you want to draw on top of a layer without drawing outside of the lines, you have to just draw directly on said layer, which is, in point of fact, quite gross. You were going to suggest add points on a separate layer so it's easier to draw it. I mean, I see what you're saying. Oops, I need that. I mean, like, actually, it's not a bad idea. No. And then it comes back and then makes this butt shape. It meets its goal. Oh my goodness, do you do like art or something? Cause you a genius. I don't know if that's what you meant to do, but like this is actually really helping me. Because this is the shape I want. Oh, doggy. Okay, let's see if I can... You so smart, my guy. You so smart. But no, I can't use layers like that. Like, the layer feature is very limited. Because I don't think the intention was for stuff to be drawn. Like, you can draw directly in this program, but it's not, like, as powerful as, say, like a Photoshop or something of that nature and caliber. This is not as powerful. That's pretty much the butt shape. I mean, it's not directly going where I need it to, but also I don't know if it needs to. What's the goal of what you're doing? I'm drawing Venti's cape from Genshin Impact. And he has markings on his cape that have a certain look to them that I'm trying to get accurate at this moment in time. But why on a different art app? I'm not. I'm building it directly in VRoids Studio. Yes, it's what you meant. Don't really do art. It's more... It's easier to do it in small lines, especially with such a curve. Yeah. I think this was just smart all the way around. Like, this was just a good idea. You're just very smart. Oh, my lord! Stop it. It's really difficult because you have limited layers. Like, I can't erase stuff in a way that would be useful, so you kind of get stuck with certain things. So a lot of times I try to do things in one go. And, like, for something so, like... I mean... Could I do what you're saying and make that work for me? So, the way this works is, like, for instance, these skinny black lines, I needed them to look a certain way, and while I could have drawn a bunch of dots and connected the dots, that would have still looked very rough, and I need it to look smooth in a sense. So when the lines have to be a certain like skinniness, you just have to freehand it and hope that for the best. With these lines, because they're thicker, there's a lot more forgiveness for me to like finagle around, but it's really hard to use normal like art techniques in this program just because it's not forgiving. Like, it shows everything and stuff doesn't blend together correctly on different layers. Like, it's really hard to merge layers. You just kind of end up with issues. Like how I can kind of still see these dots because of the way I drew this curve, but I can't get rid of the dots because that is a whole another deal. I mean, I can, but it's like a headache. Certain things in this program are like a headache, especially the way I'm doing it since I'm using like a mouse and keyboard. Unfortunately. But as a strategy for like thicker areas, that is a really good strategy of like giving myself some guidelines. I should honestly be doing that more often. That is a really good strategy. Because I can see where I want to get to. So you're not wrong in the strat. It's just sometimes hard to implement said strat successfully. Because reasons. So like that is the shape I want. Why is one higher than the other? Oh, I guess it's not. Okay. We're cool. We're Gucci. Guidelines are handy. Okay, yeah, you see? Yeah, if you can't remove the layer, it doesn't help as much. I mean... So I could make a new layer and draw the dots on that layer. Like, there's a way to make what you're saying be really useful. It's just... The order of operations of this is very tricky, and I can't... So like if I made a new layer, it would have to go over what I'm actually trying to draw. I wouldn't be able to put my guideline layer underneath. And I don't know if that makes sense, and I would have to explain that a little bit. But like if I made myself a guideline, I have to be able to draw over it to see what I'm actually doing, and I wouldn't be able to draw over that, which would be a problem. No, you did a drawing recently and that's what you used, but then again, it was on a different drawing app. Yeah, this isn't even a drawing app. This is like 100% in VRoids Studio, which is why it looks this way. And VRoids Studio is very limited with what you can actually do, which is why a lot of artists like pull things out of VRoid to do the actual texturing. Because it's just so limiting. But for me, that's very hard because, of the way, like, where things end up on the textures. So, I don't know if you can see this. I can make this bigger a little bit. But, like, a lot of the times, stuff ends up on either half of your texture. And that's just super hard to do in a different drawing program when you don't know how it's going to mirror on the actual model. So, like, I feel like it's a good strategy to draw some guidelines on the actual model and then, like, make everything look pretty in a separate drawing program. I'm not at that place yet in my VRoid creating journey. But I feel like this is a really good tip that you've given me, and this is moving me closer to my overall goals. I think you are helping me be a better artist, and I appreciate you greatly for that. And now, is that too thick? No, I don't think so. I think it's good. So basically what I might do in the future is like draw a bunch of little dots and then take this out and then put this into like Photopia and then like draw the lines nicely. But it's just hard because you can't see the texture. Like the texture looks like this weird little jacket looking thing. So it's hard to see where things are actually like ending up. But yeah, that's a good strategy. For me, sometimes it's just easier to see how it looks on the model as I go, because then I know I'm making it the way I want it to look. Oh, that's not. That's not one. Yeah, it'd be helpful if I was actually like knew how to do art stuff, and I don't. If I did, this whole process would be a little bit simpler, for sure. Yeah, not seeing the result right next to you can be a pain if you need to make changes. Yeah. So it's like, you really have to know what you're doing to do it that way. And I don't know what I'm doing a lot of the time, so... not a good strat for me personally. When I build up some better art skills... Ooh, that's what I wanted! When I build up some better art skills, then maybe all this becomes, like, better and more streamlined and... But also, I just, like, I'm not even done with my learning phase of VRoid yet. Like, I need to do some more research about what other people are doing. Because maybe they are just, like, making themselves some guidelines and then, like, exporting to a different program. That honestly does seem very smart. To do it that way. Versus the try-hard way that I'm doing it right now. This is just easier for me because I, don't have an art like, I'm not a real artist, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't have a real art program that I use a lot. I don't, you know a bunch of those art skills that are, like, would make all this easier. I just know how VRoids Studio works. Like, that's my skill set, is specifically VRoids Studio. Oh, that's right. Wait, you're not an artist? Not at all. Nope. Absolutely not. I'm a tryharder. I don't have a single art skill in my bones besides what you see me doing right now. And even this is questionable. I question this stuff, this shit every day. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, video. It's not what Mama wants. Mama wants a smooth curve. Maybe this will look better when I increase the brush size and like, oh, that's too big. Okay. Gently fill her in. This part is pretty good. No idea why, but I thought you were. I mean, I guess I give off artist vibes. I'm like a content creator, so like art is a type of content which can be created. But yeah, that's not my, I don't have training in how to correctly make art. That's not part of my skill set. Oh my goodness, this is needlessly tedious. Oops. Just needlessly tedious. Okay, is this looking like what I need it to? In the manner of speaking, yes. Also in a manner of speaking, no. Shit. Okay, that's, I think I just need to leave off that line. What you did was go to YouTube and watch these how to draw character until you started making your own? Well, for me, I don't really want to draw full-on characters. I want to make VRoid models. So, like, a lot of the skills transfer over, obviously, like shading and rendering. But, like, I don't want to go through the whole... I mean, a lot of it would help, absolutely. But it would be a drudge to get there for me just because I don't want that base skill. I want, like, a different... Like, I feel like I would feel like I was putting skills in a skill tree that I wasn't really going to use because I don't really want to do, like, art. So that would be mildly frustrating to me. I mean, I would probably use it, but also, like, that's a lot of time investment for something that's not going to be the main reason why you were learning it. Which would be a little stinky. A little smelly. Because to spend all that time to learn how to, like, draw people in different poses just so you could get, like, a knowledge of anatomy, and all I really want to do is be able to not make the eyes too big on a model, you know what I mean? Like, I really just want to draw clothes, but you can't really learn how to draw clothes devoid of, like, a subject. And so I'm just kind of like a catch-22 where it's like, man, I really need to learn some of these skills, but I'm really only going to be able to learn them by making VRoids, because if I try to learn how to draw, that's like putting my eggs in a basket that I don't need. So, like, yes, I need skills that overlap with drawing skills. Oh my goodness, it's making my lines so fuzzy. Yes, oh, no, I guess it's not. Yes, I need skills that overlap with drawing skills, but I don't want the drawing skills specifically. I want outfit making skills. And, like, hair rendering and stuff like that. So it's something I've been thinking about, obviously, and, like, planning to develop more, but I'm just not. We're not there yet, fam. We're not there yet. And now let's see if I can salvage this top part that still looks kind of bad to me. Making it worse. Butt it up. I mean, that is the basic shape that I need. Yeah, I think we call that good enough. So you'll be an all-rounded character? Well, I don't know. So you have this juxtaposition of like quality, price, and time. And you can only have 2 of those optimized. So like if you want something high quality for cheap, then that's gonna take a lot of freaking time. And that's the boat I usually end up in. Like I wanna make nice models, but I don't really wanna pay for art classes or pay someone else to make them for me. So then they take me like a frick ton of time to make them. And then you have like maybe you want high quality and doesn't take a lot of time. So then that's a freaking expensive model. You know what I mean? Or maybe you want it to be pretty cheap and happen pretty quickly. Well, then that's going to be low quality. So you only get to have 2 of those realistically at any given point in time. And I've always picked high quality and cheap. So that just means that I have to take a lot of time to do any of this stuff. Unfortunately. And I gotta kind of end my stream. So I need to draw 2 diamonds and then I think we call it a night. And we made some really good progress. I am so proud. I'm so proud. The way this cape looks. Oh my goodness. Look at this real progress in real time. Thanks to No's goated idea of like templating it out. Dude. You're such a lifesaver, man. You guys always show up to my stream with such good ideas. Bruh. Because I'd just be freehanding that line all night. I couldn't have done it with the black lines because of why I said. Like, it'd just be kind of hard to follow. It would have looked janky to follow a guide. But, like, for what I'm doing right here, the guide was really helpful. And I will have to keep that in mind as I do stuff in the future because that is just incredibly helpful. Goated guy, you. I mean, I had the right idea with putting the initial little points down, but I just wasn't thinking far enough into that strategy. Oh yeah, the only problem is those diamonds are too far away from where they need to be. Ugh! They look good though. Do I redo them just because they need to be closer, or do I say, fuck it? I redo them. I've proven to myself it is possible, and now I need to do it correctly. Okay, so just a wee ways off. Let's make them a little bigger this time. Man, guidelines are the GOAT. You guys are so right. Oops. like sewing. Hi, Persika. Alrighty, you think it's time you took a break from the screens for tonight? I hope you have a great rest of your night, Lem, and have a good time zone, everyone else in chat. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Yeah, I just need to do these diamonds, and I'm wrapping up as well because it's time. It's wrap-up time. But yeah, I need to do these diamonds or I'm gonna not be in a good place when I open this back up again. Because then this is the last thing I need to do in this color. But thank you so much for lurking. I really appreciate you. I hope you were able to get a lot of editing done. Good night, Persika. Ugh. 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 It's working! Fair and thank you. Bye-bye! Now they're too big. Maybe they're not. Maybe it's fine. Nope, don't get carried away now. Now, don't get carried away, child. Child, just be happy with what you got. And don't get carried away, fam. Nah, don't get carried away, fam. Okay, how's this? How are we doing? Yeah, those are kind of big. They look good, but they're kind of big. It's permissible? No! It looks chonky and undignified. Must get right. Okay, so not too chonky. Oh boy. I like that size. That's good. We just whip this one right off. Gotta do a little bit of corrections. And then fill it in. Whee! I've discovered an error in my ways. This is a good size, but I gotta fix one more thing. They're actually a little bit skinnier left, right than they are top down. Ugh. That's not bad. It does have a certain roundness to it that is unbecoming of a regular shape. Let's see if I can get out of it. System. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think that's where we say we're happy. We redrew them 3 times. And I probably could do it again. But it's okay. We're not gonna be that obsessive. Alright, look at that! Look at that! Now the only thing we are gonna be obsessive about is getting rid of... Oh, I can't do that. Hold on. There we go. Getting rid of this. Don't need to be there. Okay. Yay! It looks great. I'm really excited. I'm so happy! Yippee! I'm so happy. That's good. We accomplished things tonight, guys. We are starting... We didn't get the whole cape done, which was my goal, but we did get the harder parts of the cape done. And done to a point where I feel good about it. So now we just have to finish rendering because there's more shapes and things that need to be added here, but they're in different colors. And then we need to do the lining of the cape. And once we do the lining of the cape, then we're done with the cape and we can move on to a different part of the outfit. But yeah, it's looking really good. And I don't think I missed any white... I don't think I missed any beige spots. I think this is all the beige spots. Ah, it looks so good! I'm so happy. Is it perfect? No! Was it ever gonna be perfect? No! So yeah, I think we did great. This is what I mean by tryharding. Like, do I have autistic abilities? Yes. Do I have artistic abilities? No. But if you want it badly enough, you know, you'll just divine it into being by spending enough time. And again, for those of you who weren't here earlier, I'm really doing this as an effort to, like, you know, build skills, broaden out my attention span by doing something that does take longer. Like, will, no matter what, take longer. This is just the kind of project that takes a long time, and that's a good thing. Good for us. It's good for us to do things that take some dedication and time commitment. Builds character, builds attention span, and it builds skills. Look at us. Now I know I can use templates and just have a way better end result. That is valuable. That is so valuable to me. Okay, so let's save this and be proud of it. Damn, I'm so proud of this. It's looking great. I feel like we are actually also getting some of the harder things out of the way. Because this cape was one of the things that was making me feel nervy. And once we finish the cape, I think we move on to the bodicey piece, perhaps? Hold on, so let's save this. Yeah, so that turned out great. And then next, maybe we go to the bodicey piece. We could go to the shorts, because that's a lot of the same colors as the cape. So maybe we do shorts next? Shorts might be a good idea after cape is done. Do the shorts. So we're slowly getting there. We're slowly building our way to the end of this project. And it's in a good spot. I have, in some ways, done the hardest parts already by getting my templates out of the way. So all the shapes are right. I just need to get all the rendering to be right now. And the rendering's the hardest part because that's the part I don't actually have skills in. But we are tryharding ourselves to victory. So, you know, it's all a win-win as far as I'm concerned. Win, 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 win. Let's go. Okay, so let me put away my refs and let me find a good place to send you guys. My wonderful, very helpful chat with your goated ideas. Ugh. Okay. And then we save this. Save. Yeah, this is looking great. I really hope that the recipient of this model is happy with it. Like I am. I love it. I think it's turning out so good. Yeah! Yeah! Rendering is just amazing. Holy. Holy! Yeah, this looks really good. I'm so happy. Okay, enough about this. I need to put it away. Put it away, girlfriend. Put it away. Okay. Put this one away. Put it all away. Okay, where am I sending you guys? Where are we going for the rest of our lovely evening? Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hi. Let's see. Who is doing fun things right now? I mean, everyone's doing fun things. What fun things should I send you to? What are you doing? Questions. I could send you to more art. I don't know if that's what you're in the mood for. We got anything? There's so many people doing art today. Man, Tuesday really is the day for art. Holy. Sippy sippy. She take a little sippy sippy. She do a little sippy sippy. Sippy sippy. Let's see. I'm gonna send you guys to something more high energy. How about that? We've been kind of low, chill energy. Let me send you somewhere high energy, and if it's too high energy, then, you know, scamper on off to where you feel like you need to go. But where I'm gonna send you is an artist that I do really like. And they're playing Lethal Company. But they also do art. I love their model. They have vibes of their stream that just like really speak to me in a lot of ways. Yeah, it's just so cute. It's just so cute and pretty at their streams. And they're doing little goofy guy things, and they just started screaming. Yeah, they just started screaming. They just started streaming not too long ago. Let's go say hi. Let's go say hi. Let's go say hi. And then it's still, you know, it's still the new year, right? We're not beyond the new year yet. So if you want to say a zesty new year with me when we get there, you can grab one of those raid messages, top one if you're subbed, bottom one if you're not. Either way, I appreciate you so much. Also, so many cool things. Oh my goodness. I'm very close to 500 Zesty Besties. I don't know what we're doing when we reach that. I need to start thinking of some goals because we're pretty close. So that's exciting. What's up, Joshua? What's up, Joshua? Have a good one, gamer gang. Oh, for real, for real. I hope that you guys do have a really good rest of your day. We are raiding Kale. And, I'm live again on Thursday. We're going to keep playing Crosscode DLC. So that's going to be fun. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for the encouragement and the ideas and the co-working. This has just been lovely. I want to do more of these. I think they're good for us. I think they're good for the soul. They're not good for my viewership, but they are good for the soul. I really appreciate your guys' lurking and your chit-chatting. But yeah, I'll see you guys Thursday for Crosscode DLC. We're back to Final Fantasy on Sunday. That's kind of what the rest of the week looks like. And otherwise, I'm pretty active on my socials, as I say at the end of every stream. And I am trying to be more active in the Discord. I'm really glad that we're kind of starting to chit-chat a little bit more there. I like what you guys are finding and putting there. It's giving me a good laugh, a good hee-hee-ha-ha. But yeah, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Let's go say hi to Kale, and I hope to see you very soon. And in the meantime, that you have a wonderful time. Bye, good night!